Hey, talking about math and history, and we're gonna take a look at the X-Intercept. So, in the past videos, we have been taking a look at slope-intercept form, and we have an equation y equals 2x plus 10. We understood that x was our input, our y is our output, our number 2 is your slope, and the number 10 is the starting position of the slope, or what we call the Y-intercept. With the Y-intercept, it means that a slope is going to start on the y-axis. The y-axis is a vertical line, and since the number is a positive number, it should be above 0, 0. So here's 10 right here, and we have a slope right here. So the slope will want to start at the y-intercept. But what is the x-intercept? Just like the y-intercept, there's a slope that should be striking through this point and that point. So what we're going to be doing is finding out what this point is. But how do we do it? How do we find that point? Well, here's how we can do it. Normally, when we have coordinates, we have them set up like x and y. Then we have parentheses like 5, 11. That can be a point on a graph. Think as many points as you can before the video ends, and type in the comments below what points you thought of. So, since we have x and y, when we have a y-intercept, we're going to get a structured point that looks like 0, 4, for example. 4 is going to be our y-intercept, because if we take a look at a graph, here's 0. We start with the x-axis, which is 0, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, on the y-axis. So this example is for a y-intercept. An x-intercept is completely different, because we're gonna get a y as 0, but an x as a number, like 5, 0. What that's saying is, we start on the x-axis to go side by side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go up 0. So pretty much, we're gonna get an x-intercept as a coordinate that will look like this. So let's find out what the x-intercept of the equation y equals 2x plus 10 is. Remember, we're trying to find the point where the slope is striking directly at the x-axis. So we're going to put that equation on a blank piece of paper. Y equals 2x plus 10. But there is a key clue about this video that can help us drive ourselves directly to our answer. Since we said earlier that an x-intercept is going to have a number besides 0 or can be 0 as the x, but the y must be 0. That means that it's on the x-axis. So we're going to say, for y, we're going to put in 0, because the rule states that for an x-intercept, the y must be 0, because it literally has to be striking the x-axis. So when we put 0 in for y, we have 0 equals 2x plus 10. And let's simplify that. So, in order to do that, we have to get a number on one side and a variable on the other side. So we are able to simplify. So why don't we subtract this by 10, subtract that by 10, we get negative 10 equals 2x. So we're trying to find out if we know that the point is 0 as y, we're trying to isolate x to find out what that x point is. What is the missing x? So, when we do that, we're going to do divide this by 2, divide that by 2, and 2 by 2, that cancels out. And we have x equals negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. We did that because we want to get x alone so we know what our new coordinate is, which now is negative 5. So it's negative 5, comma 0, which is the x-intercept where the slope of the line should strike. That is how we can find the x-intercept in a y equals mx plus b equation. Your math teacher asking to find the x-intercept rather than a y-intercept is uncommon, but this video will help you prepare for it if it's on a test, an assignment, or other exams. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe!